Gamer 1, this is Gamer 2. We're about to play the StarCraft 1 original campaign while the roofers are banging overhead. We've done the first 7 missions of the Zerg. We're going to do eye for an eye and take out those jerk Dark Templar. But allow me to first say, I have a professional microphone and filter set up, and if you can hear the roofers banging, I want to be real clear. It's louder for me. I'm going crazy, but I think they might be done today, just in time for me to not stream tomorrow and this weekend. Let's go. Eye for an eye, the primary hive cluster on the planet Cha.
Behold, my long silence is now broken, and I am made whole once more. The cunning Protoss have dared strike down that which was immortal. For the Protoss who murdered Zaz are unlike anything we have faced before.
Oh, yeah.
These Dark Templar radiate energies that are much like my own. And it is by these energies...
It is the Psi.
Yet shall their
The Psi emitter. The SIGH Psi emitter. And the Zerg descended upon my depressed self.
and all his secrets were made known to me. I have taken from his mind the secret location of Ire.
Of our.
Protoss homeworld. At long last, my children, our searching is done. Soon we shall assault Ire directly.
For now, we must ensure that the Dark Templar can cause no more harm.
I love Dagoth.
You shall set a trap for our foes. Carrion will lead them to you.
I gotta say, there's little things that the writing in this game does that is just so good. Like, TH, the th, is used all over H.P. Lovecraft's writing, from Azathoth and things like this. And, oh, it's a Shoggoth. And the idea of naming the character with those kind of familiar phonemes, you know, instead of just like, this is John Cerebrit, our Cerebrit number 2. No, Dagoth, Zaz. Really good evocative names. And yes, there is the villain Victor Zaz, who shows up in the amazing television show Gotham. Alright, use the blegh spell to severely damage any unit. Alright. Alright, so what do I need to do in this mission? Destroy the Protoss base, let no DT escape, Kerrigan must survive. Oh, there's an escape. Oh, I get ultras? I have Nidus worms? Alright. What is this? I assume that's the thing that I need to be worried about. Yeah, by the way, you can rally directly onto a Nidus worm. Yeah, you can rally to Niduses. It's really good. So, let's see. What do we want to do? Alright, so I guess I'll just cloak and wander out. I didn't rally this. So I guess these are the things that I need to protect from escaping. It's so weird having this much space to move left and right. Like, my mouse hand is actually not used to it. Because I tend to basically not move my mouse hand. Like, I put it on the mouse pad and I just do this. I don't do any sliding of my wrist. I just move like this. Unless I'm widescreen like this. Oh, Kerrigan is still invisible, huh? Dude, 3 hatches with 2 drones to start? That's a messy economy right there. Oops. Alright. Alright, here's base numeral uno. This is actually... This is actually a really interesting point. Wait, how do I... It is paused, great. Snelly says the Shroud would have words with you. He has half a desk for his mouse pad. Yeah, so, like, a lot of... Is there an easier way to describe this without taking out MS Paint? Oh my gosh! So, with a lot of shooters, you really want to, if you have your mouse cursor, you want to move as quickly as you can. Actually, let me just use my mouse cursor. If this O is the dude's head, and I'm looking over here, I want to be able to quickly whip and get my mouse right on their head as quickly as possible. So, in this way, if you have really low sensitivity, it's just harder for small movements to be inaccurate. So you do big movements to get as many, like, bodily degrees of freedom as humanly possible. But the thing is, if you are playing an RTS, it has a very different goal with the mouse hand. Like, your goal is to, in a FPS, is to, as accurately as you can, click their head a few times in the round. Like in Counter-Strike, it's at most 5. You're just trying to do those 5 things as accurately as possible. In StarCraft, you are continuously, each second, trying to do many, many, many accurate mouse clicks. And so, like, if you're actually doing this, your arm gets extremely tired, and then you start to lose precision. So this is why you'll generally see that the mouse sensitivity of, like, FPS pros is like 400 or 800 DPI, and a lot of RTS players have closer to 1200 or 1600. And so, like, for instance, I prefer to play like this because I'm not moving my mouse as much. So when I would play on the ladder, this is what I would do. Because now I'm not actually using, you know, if I need to quickly do something like this and then, like, go to this side, it's just easier. What is this? Scouts are killing me? Oh my god. Rainer has 450 DPI. Yeah, I mean, and I'm not saying you're not allowed to do it. I'm just explaining the historical reasoning that people typically do. Alright, send the ultras. Does this one go to this area and this one goes to this one? Thank God, that's nice and logical. Interesting. So they're just hurling turkeys at us, huh? Let me shift-tab this.
Require more minerals. Require more minerals.
That is the loudest that anything has ever been. Oops. Alright, is there an expansion up here? Alright. I'm getting vaguely to where I want to be. I think Ultralisks are sweet, so I'm going to build those. That's what we're going to do.
Yes, Cerebrate.
You know, let me take these guys in here. You can also do shift commands through the thing. So you'll see that I shift queued them over to here. I actually did not know that for an insanely long time. I actually think I was no longer competing when I learned that.
Require more minerals.
Alright. Our economy's glowing. Get over there, boys.
Our forces are under attack.
Really good for transferring Wakas. Make some of those there. Bye-bye. Dude, I love these little trickles. Where it just makes you... What's happening? Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna do some real pro gamer strats here. Actually, I can't afford this. I know too much. Well, I should get a second hatchery at some point, but Long distance ones will do. Tuesday Twitch says, I'm thinking about Nice in StarCraft 1 versus StarCraft 2. I suspect that the difficulty of pathing, like map and base distance, means that SC1 Nice is much more valuable than SC2. I mean, it depends a little bit on how you're thinking about it. I mean, honestly, the StarCraft 2 Nidus felt insane when I first saw it, because you can just, like, put an Overlord and just Nidus right into there and just teleport right in. These Niduses are a little cheaper and easier to operate. You just click the thing and they just go through. May as well. Not bad macro, just saving for ultras, right? You know what? I really shouldn't do this. I should wait till I have a second gas.
Our forces are under attack.
Right.
The DTs are coming. Yeah, I don't have anything going on. I may as well make Overlords, huh? Wait a minute. Is this just over here? No way! I could have taken this so long ago!
Yes, Cerebrate.
Get in there. This is the Force. We're doing it. This is fucking it. Alright.
Our forces are under attack.
Guy's so almost dead. Go back here. Oops. Alright. Hey, we get the hive tech, we get the adrenal glands. If I just get adrenal glands, I'll be the most broken player of all time. Alright. You know, I may as well make some of these. Rally there. Rally ho. We're going back in. Get in there.
Our forces are under attack.
Dude, I'm humiliated. I keep losing to scouts. This is the most embarrassing thing. This is the one that I really gotta wait for. This is the most powerful upgrade in the game. It's so stupid. Actually, I'll rally you up to here. Woohoo! Get. Oh my god, that's right. The Ultralisk upgrades were added later on. By the way, now you see why I was not getting a second one of these. I just literally don't have enough gas, man. I can't afford it. Bop, 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 bop. Control 1, Control 2. Bop, 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 bop. Woo! I'm owning. We're owning, everyone. We're owning them. Get in there. Fucking. You're not gonna. Oh my god, I've been owned by a scout. I'm so embarrassed. What the fuck? How is that possible? How is he so good? He's so good. He's so good. Oh my god. Get in there. Oh, my wife isn't watching the stream. Sean, what? Where are you losing? I thought that you were good at StarCraft. No, I have to understand the context, baby. I don't have a Hydralisk den. Dude, this is a nightmare. 1 and 2, go in there. Actually, 1, just like this. 1, 2, go in there. I'm getting hit everywhere by fucking scouts. Let's research this. Dude, Lings, like... Alright. 2 Reavers here, actually. That's a bit of an issue, if I'm being honest. Actually, I'm going to rally everything down to their respective ranks. Alright.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm sorry, what in fuck's name's happening over here?
Forces are under attack.
Alright. The Ultralisk is a cool unit toward Delaney. It is so cool.
Our forces are under attack.
Shoot him down. Who wins in a one-on-one, a Hydra or a Scout? Looks like the Scout is in fact the best unit in the game. Not with day 9 microing though. Oops, we lost the drone. Get over there. I'm gonna change this to be control 7, and this to be 8, and this to be 6. So generally, as long as the rally point is here, we shouldn't be letting any DTs escape. Alright, go, go, go.
Position your overlords, Cerebrate. They've fallen
Our
out.
forces are under attack.
Holy shit, look at the QA. Look at the QA in this game.
Cerebrate, your overlords are in place. Be certain that they remain there.
Holy shit. We're gaming.
Our forces are under attack.
Dude, this mission is actually pretty insane in terms of difficulty. Yeah, I'm not gonna play with Carbot skin. I'm here for the nostalgia. We'll do the new school stuff later. You know, one thing that does kind of stink is that the Ultralisk is just not really used in competitive play. It's just so much better to have, like, Lane Hydra Lurker.
Our forces are under attack.
Lane Hydra Lurker Defiler is just the greatest in the entire universe. I really need another base, and my brain's, like, it's not quite making a decision about where it wants to go.
Our forces are under attack.
Dude, Reavers were always an issue for me. I thought this was the best unit in the game for ages, and I still do. Alright, one Zergling versus 1 Dragoon. Dragoon loses half its HP bar. Oh, not there. How is this map even connected, man? Oh yeah, that's right. I just got ranged, didn't I? Alright. Alright, I'm being a little reckless with stuff. I really need to pick a base and go for it. Uh-oh. Out here. So I actually shouldn't have just hit every base at once. Oh my god. Alright, so this is definitely where we need to clear. You're 5, so you're here. You're 6, so you're here. 7. Hey, yeah, I do have them set up correctly. I just keep misclicking then. Oh god, what do we do, guys? Drones, no! See, I spent so much money on Ultras, and I actually think that Ultras are terrible in this mission. Because, of course, the Scout Reaver, the most powerful composition. Oh, this ramp. Oh, I see what's happening. I'm so confused. Wait. Oh my god, I understand what's been happening in this fucking game. I thought that this rally point, I kept seeing units move like this. So I assumed that there was a bridge between this area and my main base, but there's not because it's impossible to see the minimap. I see. So if I wanted to do that, I would actually just click here and then do that. Alright, great. Such a bad habit. Like, I see the observer and I just instantly attack it. Alright, so now we have the build. We have no money, and we really need to break through. Control 1, Control 2, Control 3. It's not that many units, but with not many, I will still succeed. I'm the greatest. Yeah, you know what?
Your overlords are certain that they remain there.
Once again, I grow tired of slaughtering your servants. Have the
What's
Knights
happening?
Templar lost their infallible courage?
Well spoken, concubine of the
Oh, concubine of the Zerg, get in there, Zeratul.
The shadows do not think we lack the courage to stand in the light. You would do well to abandon this attack.
Oh, Zeratul's so cool.
Overconfident of your abilities, Dark One. I am no helpless cerebrate to be assailed under cover of darkness. I am the Queen of Blades, and my stare alone would reduce.
Not the
you
Queen
to
of the Zerg anymore, the Queen of Blades.
You and your ilk cease to amuse me. Prepare yourself for Oblivion's embrace.
Ah, yes, what I say when I'm paying off the last bill of a loan. Go, little droney. Dude, how embarrassing. I didn't knock me any of it.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Oh, we're getting bases.
Position your overlord, Cerebrate. Been fallen out of place.
Where?
I'm listening.
Cerebrate, your overlords are in place.
Freaked me out, dude.
Certain that they remain there.
Dude, these mineral placements are just comical. We might just literally win, like two-basing it. I would, instead of attacking the building, attack a Reaver. Alright, let's get me out of here. I'm gonna make a round of drones. I am a coward. This minimap is the hardest thing to look at, ever. It is so hard. Oh my god, dude. Alright, let's grab some of my free dudes. Over there, please. Oh, I don't need more Vespine gas.
Require more minerals.
Go, go, go. Actually, no, it's 7 and 8. Dude, really? Alright, I'll make you, oops, this, shift F4. Dude, in this game, I cannot stress enough, you need so many drones. And just managing your workers is the game, dude. Oh, I'm back in competitive again. I'm getting stormed by a lone Templar that's walking at me, dude. Alright, we're starting to get an economy that I'm comfortable with. And with this economy, dude, we can start massing ultras again. Which I know what everyone's here for. Everyone's here for this. Yeah, let's just send some more over here.
Require more minerals.
Ninja Spectators, the strong, painful memories of Psystorm wrecking army Sag. Dude, it is so brutal. It is so painful. But I mean, I gotta say, like, I'm just tickled by playing this. Because, I mean, I have only started streaming RTS single-player stuff this year a lot. And, like, I'm just amazed at how, like, unrepentantly sweet these missions are. Oh, I shouldn't have this. I have no idea what keeps rallying to there. I really don't. 5, 6, 9, and 0. Like, Protoss base is huge, and it's putting you in 3 different locations. And it's building Reavers, which are actually a very difficult unit to break through. Oh yeah, I need protection. I said I was gonna make ultras, huh? Alright, we're backing away. We're backing away until I can just spend all my gas on ultras. And you know what? Let's get more gas. Let's get more. People paid for ultras. Boop. Boop. These Reavers are terrifying. Oh, they even have the plus 25 damage? Whoa, what metal are we in? Dude, I'm so glad actual competitive maps don't look like this. Because this is a nightmare to try to manage. There is no organization. Alright. Run! Run! Dude, Ultralists are so cool. Like, it's so cool. They just have these clumsy, goofy, dumb, big blades on there. Like, look at this guy. Look how huge his head is, and he has like a tiny little face. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're getting gassy. And carriers in a PvT on this map. Dude, the Terran would just, like, drop vultures at the Protoss' like, disparate bases. The Protoss would be like, oh, I hate Terran. Oh. Tuesday says, I like how the face looks like a Hydralisk, just 10 times bigger. I mean, this is like, I think, just hallmarks of good visual design. Oops. Get over there. Get back to work. Nice, found me. There's a lot of consistency in, like, the idea of this big head plate. I mean, it's just really good. Oh, I can build the filers. Whoops. Got a drone. Drones also kind of have a similar visual language. They all very strongly read as from the same race. It's really hard to kill Reavers unless you have Hydras. My god, we're doing it. These lone Templars are so annoying. Alright, Ultras, go, 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 go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Now, Protoss, you shall know my wrath. Now you will know the fury of the Queen of Blades.
I have 3-3. What? I'm done? I did it? I didn't even know I did it. I'm the pro gamer. Accolade Tribe, the Sargas Tribe, Expeditionary Force. Gamer 1, this is Gamer 2, High Orbit Terran Dominion Border World Char. Space crabs. It's a terrible diagnosis from the doc. Space crabs, really? Yeah, space crabs. Dude, I love that this is just never, ever touched on, explained, nothing. Dazzledar and the Dark Templars Zerg will survive Kerrigan's vicious attack, but their Templar armies have been decimated. Kerrigan, left behind to hunt down and eradicate the remaining Protoss warriors, begins to scour the burning wastelands of Char for her elusive prey. Meanwhile, the entirety of the extended Zerg swarm teleported through space-time, we're not going to come back to that, and began its long-awaited invasion of the hated Protoss homeworld of Awir. The invasion of Awir.
My children, the hour of our victory is at hand. For upon this
I'll come back to that in a second, Ramian 1.
shall we incorporate the strongest known species into our fold. Then shall we be the greatest of creation's children. We shall be perfect.
Oh, yes.
Before I can be made manifest upon this world,
You should know.
we must be prepared.
Perfect is the enemy of good.
Terran crystals, for within them lies power undreamed of by the Protoss. Go now, my Cerebrate. Secure the crystals and bring swift wrath to all who oppose the swarm.
All who oppose the swarm. So I'm going to read this question from Arabian 1, who says, would you say RTS from back in the day? Oh my god, come on, computer. Every time I tab out of StarCraft, it freaks out. It says, would you say RTS from back in the day, where is this, had actual higher quality than the ones being attempted today? If so, what do you think are the causes for the decrease in quality? I actually think yes. Generally, I think the quality is lower now than it used to be. On some axes, that statement is false. So, for instance, I mean, I played the Company of Heroes 3 single-player campaign. I mean, the sheer graphical fidelity and the number of assets is just on another level to, like, what this is. I think the art direction was good, but, like, the art fidelity and the amount of assets and the amount of stuff, it's just more, kind of across the board in modern games compared to across the board in older games. But I think some of the things that older games were doing, this is a claim, I don't have a lot of good evidence for this, but like when I play the Warcraft 2 campaign, when I play this campaign, the main thing that I am doing in all the Warcraft 2 and StarCraft missions is I'm literally building a gigantic base, and I'm doing base buildy things. And workers are coming out and I'm telling them to go places. And there's many bases to attack. There's many bases to defend. A lot of the objectives are build a blah. Like the first Warcraft 2 missions are build 4 farms and a barracks. And there's a lot of stuff to do with the building of things. Or the Age of Mythology second mission that I played. You're in this bay and you have this huge base that takes up multiple screens, and a Kraken's attacking you. Then you're getting attacked on the east side of the bay, then the west side of the bay, and you're losing units, and you have to move around, you have to build stuff. There's a big emphasis in those early missions on building stuff, doing large-scale construction, spending of money, choosing what you wanted to purchase, and so on. A lot of modern games, I feel like, have this odd quality where it's like they're trying to remove as much base building as possible, look away from the base building, and just focus on the fact that you have these 4 dudes, and you're going to watch these 4 dudes just move through stuff. Just watch them. Okay, go to that objective. Are you watching yourself blow stuff up? You're having fun, aren't you? And I'm like, I'm not doing anything that's fun. I'm just watching an A move. And I think that you can have those sort of tactical missions where there's no base building and you just have this small squad and you're just navigating the squad through the stuff. I think it can be fun. I have no problem at all fucking losing. I have no problem at all losing in those situations. I find it really fun in the older RTS missions. The sharpness of you're doing stuff, you lose. What? Okay, let me rebuild, let me try this. Okay, I'm starting to win. Oh, now I lost. Okay, now I'm gonna reload. Nice, now I'm gonna get through it. And like, I realize I'm starting to drift to a different point. I think in those older missions, they just were comfortable killing you. They're just comfortable killing you. I feel like a lot of modern games that are single player, and this is true in RTS, but it's also true in many other genres, the devs are just somehow not as comfortable killing you, I think in the name of fun. I think all these things are done in the name of some illusion of what fun is. Oh, the base building, we've had reports that base building is tough, so you know what? We're not going to give you any base building, because I really think that it's important that you just get to sit there and watch your army, and you don't have any verbs, you're just fucking watching it. Oh, thank God, there's no base building. Oh no, our player who was watching their army fight, they lost. Oh! Make it impossible to lose, right? I actually think that's unfun. I have a lot of fun losing, and then I got it and I won. Losing, and then I won. Oh, it's the next mission? I didn't lose at all, I just won? I'm the man. Next mission, I lose 5 times in a row. Fuck. Okay, I think I got it now. Yeah, I got it. I mean, I feel like modern games, in so many ways, take a Sudoku, fill out the entire thing except for 2 numbers, and hand it to the player, where they just fill them in, obviously, because there's only one way to do it, and they go, yes, we've made Sudoku accessible to everyone. It's fucking weird. So, I think broadly, a lot of these older campaigns had a lot more risk, a lot more failure, a lot more construction, a lot more exploration. There were stakes. There were actually stakes. And there wasn't that much of a challenge, really. It's just that you were allowed to have failure. And then there was lots and lots and lots of base building. The base building was really cool, and it was really epic, and it was really large, and it was really dope. And I think also just the storytelling. I don't have as much familiarity with modern games because a lot of modern RTS campaigns, I mean, it's just such a snoozer going through it. I'm just like, all right, just give me multiplayer. I want some pain here. So, yeah, I think that's what I think. That's some of the stuff I think. And I mean, if you just literally, all right. Oh, I remember this mission. And I remember having so much difficulty on this mission that I wound up making, actually, I'm gonna go Hydras. I wound up setting the game to slowest speed. So let's make a 3rd hatch. That's what I think. Oh, I have 3 drones. I gotta cancel this for now. I don't need the upgrades that bad. Up a tree. It's so good to see you. Up a tree. Mwah. You're so beautiful. How are you doing? How's your day? How's the StarCraft 2 ladder? Cookie 12 says, can I get one? There you go, Cookie 12. I blew the kiss before you knew it was destined for you. You're like, oh, that's not for me. Oh! And you dove to catch it. I saw you, Cookie 12. See, like this is what I will describe as rich base building. There's just a lot of buttons to press. And I kind of have this theory that if you have a game where you're not pressing a lot of buttons, players will be sad. Buttons are fun to press. And even if you say to me something like Counter-Strike, where you're not shooting your gun very much, you have a lot of button pressing with WASD. And if you want the most number of button presses, the game is called Deadlock. You have WASD, left click, right click, Q for melee, F for parry, shift for dash, space for jump, and you can also do any combination of those that you so desire in order to do like double jump or jump dash or dash jump. You also have control to be able to slide, and if you're in the air, you can tap control twice to drop down. You also have 1, 2, 3, 4 for abilities. I mean, there's just so many buttons in that game. Oh no, I forgot to build an Overlord. Just kidding. Just kidding. I didn't build an Overlord? Oh my god, washed up. Washed up, embarrassing. Shame. Shame. Don't fucking tell me what I need to spawn and not spawn. I'm an adult. I know what I'm doing. Send out the slowlings. There, I'll make 3. Nice username says, I fear not the man who has pressed 1,000 buttons. It's a forward Hydra Den. Oh, you thought you built enough. You thought you built enough drones? You have not watched J-Dong versus Grape in the OSL. Really? From that fucking angle? You fucking fuckers. Get out of here. Alright, I guess I'm rallying out here somewhere. Come here, you fucker. Slow Hydras? It's so embarrassing. Muscular augments. Alright. As I'll rush, I know. Total douchebag move. Total douchebag move. So I remember this one. This mission, I believe, has a bunch of DTs. I just love that there's trees, though. This is so sick. You know they had a tree artist left over from Warcraft 2. He's like, I can do trees. And they're like, we're not going to mine trees in this game. I can do them. Come on. I want to do trees. Fine, fine. Someone let Gary do trees. He's been sobbing about it all week. This should be done in a sec. There. Oops. Give me the Hydra. See, it's like, it's really rich base building. If I want to get, like, any amount of units, I need to hit a lot of buttons. It's great. Is this my only entrance? Alright, I guess I'll rally to here then. 5, 5, 6, 7. Sweeney says I can never beat some of the Brood War missions without cheats. Well, you've come to the right place, my friend. I am the cheats. Hydras are so... Oh, did I forget this? Going in without it. Alright, we're actually going to switch back to drone production. Because, I mean, if there's not an expansion out here, I'm going to literally set my air conditioner on fire again. Micro! He's microing. Oh my god, he's doing it. He's the one. He is the one. There's too many fucking zealots. Good thing I made a round of drones. Now, the actual pro gamer move is you never stop building Hydras. You never stop trying to send in Hydras. Alright. Holy moly. Please move! Please! That's a real Brood Warism, or they just decide, I can't do that. What the fuck?
The hive cluster is under attack.
And the game gave me like a one-sunk colony. Oh, it's here. I knew I heard the sound from somewhere. I will need... Alright, well... I will build this here. I didn't start those wars. I reckon there's an expansion here, because I have a childhood memory of an expansion being over here. The architecture of how this map is laid out is really sweet. Thanks, worst layout of all time. Alright. There had better be. Did I just miss? I was like, there'd better be space there.
Forces are under attack. Forces are under attack.
I bet I'm gonna eat the biggest shot of all time. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh, we got more bases. This is shift F3. Oh, the cruel robotic support bay. Get out of here.
Our forces are under attack.
Dude. This needs to go. What are my objectives again? Bring a drone to the Kadarn Crystal Formation. Oh, okay. Bases. Got all the units. Hydras are a great unit, man. Also got some money there.
Our forces are under attack.
So, are these just like high grounds that I can't get to? No. If I click up there, do they just... Oh, I actually can't get up there. Alright. Will I get shot? Maybe yes, maybe no. Oh, my least favorite unit. My most favorite sound. I'll send you guys up here, actually. Not that many things. Give me that. I feel like I can just use, like, 2 control groups of Hydras to bust through most of this. Macroing is just so fun in this game. So fun. Maximus Quad 5, or excuse me, Maximus Quad 0 says, do you avoid static defense for a specific reason? The static defense in StarCraft is just not very good. Which I think is a smart way to just tell players, dude, you, like, literally make units. If you want to defend an area, make a unit to defend it. I should probably get this upgrade. Can I just walk over there?
Our forces are under attack.
Fuck.
Our forces are under attack. Forces are under attack.
Fucking Templar, man. I probably will need an Overlord here if I want to make this work, so I'm going to bring some of these. Reaver's a good unit. Reavers are so good. Like, literally, Reaver Templar is so scary, dude. Oh, money. Money, 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 money. Upgrades, they're incoming. It's almost done. What? There's no fucking thing here? I'm like expanding and trying to macro my little heart out. There's nothing? You're telling me there's nothing? I guess I'm not taking that geyser, huh? Guy is off limits.
We require more minerals. Evolution complete. Our forces are under attack.
This fucking video fucking game some fucking times kills me so much. Jesus. I mean, I literally feel like I'm playing against fucking Noni, man. It's a nightmare.
Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals.
Literally, Reaver Templar is the worst thing to fight against. It is such a nightmare, dude. I mean, oh my god. Actually, we don't need any more drones because we're broke. Okay, alright. Get on over there.
We require more minerals.
Any more drones there, if we're being honest. Oopsie, oopsie daisies. Adrenal. Hydras just fall off, like, way too hard. I don't mean way too hard as in, like, there's a fatigue. I just mean, like, for what I'm doing. I'm not saying Hydras are a bad unit. I would never say that. Like, what does it even mean? It'll be done in 10 minutes. Is it just, like, just chill? Oops, I thought I started that. I am the Zerg! A carrier? Holy shit! A single lone carrier has made it into my base. Get in there! Alright, this is why you don't make carriers in this matchup. They just die real fast. Ooh. I'm actually kind of curious. Is there just, like, bases and resources everywhere? Alright. So... kind of curious what's out here. Like, what happens in this amount of time? I mean, these are bases, and I do like bases. We're macroing.
Our forces are under attack.
Scouts! I genuinely did not anticipate fucking scouts showing up.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Oh, that's right. This is not how shift queuing works in this game. Sorry. Sorry, using StarCraft 2 technology.
Our forces are under attack.
Dude, the trees just destroy.
Our forces are under attack.
Ruining my ability to do pathfinding. I mean, these are some sturdy fucking bases, man, let me tell you.
Our forces are under attack.
Go, go, go! Dude, like, the scale of combat in these missions is so huge compared to Warcraft 2.
Our forces are under attack.
Dude, shuttles and reavers, get out of here.
forces are under attack.
These are just high ground cannon fields.
Evolution complete.
There's a Reaver here.
Forces are under attack.
Oops.
Our forces are under attack.
Fuck, man. Oh, God, dude. Come on.
Our forces are under attack.
Did I win?
Our forces are under attack.
Let's get some of our control groups here. This is not the ideal position. I'll build another hatchery here. Build a hatchery here.
Cerebrate, the Katerin crystals are in our possession.
Do we do it?
Now, all shall tremble before the might of the swarm.
If that's the end, I kind of want a big epic battle. Nah, boo. Well, that's okay. We got to macro. We got to macro. Origa, Valari, and Aculae.
You have done well, my Cerebrate.
I'm number one Cerebrate NA.
Do nothing but flee before the onslaught of the swarm. But now you must assault one final site before our conquest is assured. Behold, there is a temple not far from here that lies upon ground most hallowed. Though I have borne witness to the passing of countless millennia, the temple which you must assault is older by far. For it was constructed by my creators, the Zelnaga, and it marks the site where the Zelnaga first set foot upon Aiur.
Oh, yeah.
The temple must be cleared, and the Katerin crystal set in its place. Only then shall the way be made ready, for it is upon that ground alone that I may be manifest.
So, how... I want to find something really fast. StarCraft secret missions. Let's take a peek here. Let's see here. So the secret missions are Broodlord missions, okay? Because I heard the comment about Zelnaga, and I was just like, oh my god, is it time? Oh god, we're gonna do secret missions. I think you have to do something really simple, like just beat the mission in less than like half an hour or something. Oh, this is it. Final Zerg mission. Yeah, let's do like this. Dude, this mission, oh my god. I bet the speedrun for this is like 6 minutes long. Shoot it. Break it down. Dude, this is a long map. Oh, we have another one here? Whoops. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Where do I build it? Here? cheater. Get up there. Changed my mind midway through, which was really bad. About to lose like every one of my units. Trying to make sure he doesn't lose targeting on the Ultra. Damn. Alright, we have no units. We have no units. Never give up, never surrender. Will I cower in fear? I will build a spawning pool. It's a little, just like the smallest bit of cower. It's pretty close, huh? Alright. Try to rush in single player. I know. I love cheesing. I can't wait to make, like, 50 drones. We have another base over here? Oh, I would have done this all so differently. But actually not that differently. Oh, is this it? Oh, dude, you are loaded on this mission. Oh my god, all I'm going to be doing is building drones for a little bit. I can't build drones. Is there a tower? Is there a cannon over here? Okay, good. I mean, I should probably get a Hydra Den. So this is Shift F2, 77, Shift F3. Do some stuff over here. MB1 comp stomp. Oh, those are the days, man. You get in one of those devastating situations where someone would have lied to you and it'd be a 7v1 comp stomp and someone wouldn't be allied. And you're like, who didn't ally? Oh my god. Dude, literally just sending workers to mine. I love this so much. Alright, we prepared for this eventuality. Esports game. So I don't need that. Alright. Might be Hydralistic clock. Dude, look at how much money I have. Money, honey. I'm nowhere even close to drone saturation, baby. Alright. Okay. Alright. The arrogance of man it is striking now. I just literally never expected for scouts to attack. Back to drowning. There's a weird thing where you can just like start and stop moving and they'll like glitch the hell out.
Our forces are under attack.
Here we go. We're safe. We did it. Build this. Build that. Never seen scouts fight against a spore colony, but this is the treat that I get in the final mission. Dude, there is something that is just unbelievably hilarious about it being, okay, so then Mangst brought the Zerg to Tarsonis, so then they killed the Terran homeworld, and then the Zerg are gonna go find where the Protoss homeworld is and destroy that homeworld. And then the Protoss are going to be so pissed. They're going to be like, that was our homeworld. And then they're going to try to take back the homeworld. It's just literally a battle of homeworlds. Let's prepare this. Alright, here we go. 5, 6, 7. 5, click 6, click 7, click 8, click 9, click 0, click.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, I forgot to build shit over here. Do.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, so first things first. No one else is here, right? I guess with the path thing I need to change. Because I was going to build it right here, but I guess I would block the path thing. So how do I get up on here? Where there's a ramp, there is a way. So serious, I would love a ramp. And there you go. Alright, how the fuck do I get up there? Excuse me. Aha!
Our forces are under attack.
I am just gonna A move button like that. We're coming, baby.
Our forces are under attack.
So this guy here.
Our forces are under attack.
Zerg, you just have to be good at boxing shit, saying attack. Troll is not your friend. Box click is, however, your friend.
Forces are under attack.
You just don't have enough hotkeys. You literally just start running out of them. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. Entire reason I am here in the first place. Get in there. Carrier. Carry scouts and carriers? What game am I playing? Where this is the problem that I'm facing. Alright, well, Hydras. I need you back home, buddies. I'm sorry, the scout Hydra push is being slightly ineffective. Get them. Get this. Get these guys. Go here. Spore column.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Taking every fucking one of these bases. Okay, bring it down here. Dude, I didn't realize the spore colony was gonna be like the best investment I ever made. Always the problem, huh? There's just a lone geyser just in the middle of nowhere. Sad. Alright, I'll take it. Making drones is my favorite thing. Let's get you to go here. Good job. Alright, so now we're going to do a little bit of base reorganization. We actually have way too many drones, which feels so good. So let's rally these here. Let's get these guys here. This is one of my favorite weird little control mechanisms in StarCrafts. Which is that, nice, I literally left some lings, didn't I? Did I not? Alright. Where if you hold the middle mouse button in some games, it will, like in StarCraft, it kind of fixes the camera so you can kind of drag the screen around, or in others it grabs the ground so you can pan like that. In this game, so look at my mouse cursor moving left and right, like there on the minimap. I'm going to be moving my mouse about that much, but like, if you hold the middle mouse button, it just treats your mouse as though you are moving the minimap. So, like, look at my mouse in the middle of the screen. I'm moving that much. Look at the minimap. See, I'm moving like crazy fast. What the? Go! So, what this means is that basically, you can whip your screen around really insanely quickly. It's extremely sensitive. So if I take these 3 drones and I want to go to the bottom right, though, it's really easy to just drag middle click to the bottom right and it'll whip the screen there. So that's why I tend to build clusters of hatcheries at the corner of the map. Because then that way, I can just whip down here and I don't need a hotkey for it. Alright, so we have control 1. Oops. Alright, so this is 3. See, like, I just whipped down to the bottom, like that. Because, you know, I'm literally using all 10 hotkeys right now, so, like, any way to make my life easier with respect to just managing stuff. Because then, look, hold middle mouse, whip, click Z, done. Back to macroing. Or you can build text structures down in the bottom right if you want to be able to keep track of them. So let's go ahead and do this again. Grab this drone. Mouse middle click to the bottom left. Where I assume there are minerals. Oh, a lot of minerals. Oh, this game loves me. See, this is just... This mission structure is set up so unbelievably dopely. I mean, this is like so cool. Alright, I'm just going to... Oh yeah, there's no upgrades there. Real Sauron Zerg moment, yeah. I'm just trying to make sure that my rally points are set properly.
Our forces are under attack.
Look at me, I'm maxed.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
We're just rallying in. It feels amazing. Don't even need to worry.
Our forces are under
We actually don't have enough hatcheries, like, at all. I do want these to be clustered a bit.
Our forces are under attack.
even watch the fight, man. I'm the Zerg. I don't watch that shit. You kidding me? Oh yeah, I made too many Hydras. I don't have enough gas now. Oops. Things running every which way. Feels awesome. Feels amazing. Oops, I messed that relic point up.
All forces are under attack.
I love expanding. This is so fun. I gotta stop making Hydras, man.
Cerebrate. The Protoss have launched a final offensive.
Our forces are under attack.
You must hold them at bay for a while.
I am not worried.
Our forces are under attack.
Now I can make this upgrade that I kind of neglected to make.
Our forces are under attack.
Dude, this is so fun. This feels good. This is like why I used to play.
Forces are under attack.
It's this feeling, man. Just zipping around macro.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm clearing the map, man.
Our forces are under attack.
This is just the best feeling ever, and now I have enough of that. Get in there, buddy.
Our forces are under attack. Set into motion so long ago.
Dude, just give me money and I'm good.
For the Protoss too were created by the Zelnaga.
Exposition.
The first creation, gifted with a purity of form, and we were the second creation, blessed with a purity of essence.
Terran, we don't talk about Terran. They were like the 57th creation.
Of a greater whole. Soon shall our two races be made as one. Thenceforth shall all feel the wrath of the eternal swarm, for the hour of judgment is come.
Excellent. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I mean, that moment where all I'm doing is macroing and just sending shit in, that's why I played StarCraft for so many years. Like, that moment, I am addicted to that moment. It is so good. Oh my god. Give me the final Zerg cutscene. High orbit, Protoss homeworld of Aweir. Wow! Oh, here we go. We got Guardians that'll make that unit. They're not as good as Lings and Hydras. Let's go. Kerrigan's vision. She's visioning right now. And Taro Aiden. And Taro Aiden. Why did they create us? You'll never know! Dude, these shots are just, they're so moody. What does that feel like to be a Zergling in the midst of all this? You're just like a happy dog, man. You're just a cheerful ass dog. Marching around. Dude. It's so good. We're going straight in. The fall. The Zerg Overmind has succeeded in invading the Protoss homeworld of Aweir and has embedded itself into the crust of the planet. It has become what is known as an Uncrustable. Now, as the agents of the sinister Overmind spread chaos and destruction across the face of Aweir, the stalwart Protoss defenders prepare themselves for the oncoming onslaught. First strike, citadel of the new Protoss Executor, 2 days after the Zerg invasion.
Entaro Adun, Executor. I am
Oh, yeah!
I have been sent by the Conclave to serve and counsel you.
Yes!
The former executor,
Yes!
Tassadar, was commanded to halt the Zerg progress in the Terran sector by burning the infested human worlds. Unfortunately, he disregarded his orders and attempted to destroy the Zerg while sparing the Terrans from the flame. Clearly, Tassadar has failed us. You must not.
Alright.
The Conclave has dictated that our first priority is to strengthen our defenses.
Launch Princess can barely hear. Yeah, the audio mixing's bad.
Antioch, and make certain that the province does not fall to the Zerg. Your old comrade, Praetor Phoenix, will meet you there and assist you in this endeavor.
Dude, I gotta say, like, all the writing and the characters are very pronounced and very strong in their identity, man. I remember just spending time just looking in this background because it was so dope. Each of these is so good. Oh my god. The Protoss music. I have not heard this in ages. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. This isn't even the in-game music. This is just like the briefing music. You didn't get to hear it. Alright, I'm going in. I'm going in, Executor. Dude, these tips are actually relevant to the mission. Wow, they actually show you? I remember this mission crystal clear. Oh my god. Alright, they give you the unit with the worst path finding in the game, so they have to show you the path to balance the mission. The audio in this game is so good. I can feel my brain being like, is there a base up here? Oh, shit. Good. Get leashed. Get leashed. Get rotated. Get leashed. Get rotated. I love that meme of the guy like rotating the shark. If you look up get rotated, you'll just have it. Is that? Is this Thrall? I mean, literally, it's an orc. It's so good. Yeah, I'll go +1. So, objectives. Alright, I mean, I'm... Missed. Dude, look, it's showing you all the sweet, unique mechanics for the faction. Oh, well, this is embarrassing. Alright, well. What can you do?
You have not enough minerals.
It's so funny they had like different amounts of minerals in here, and the instant the game got too competitive, everyone's like, yeah, we don't do that shit anymore. Dude, the sound design in this game, Patrick Mende, you are spot the hell on. It's so good. I also changed the probe hotkey to E because I'm not an animal. Oh, that's right. He's the Warcraft 2 orc narrator. That's what's happening.
You have not enough minerals.
For the Storm Rage clans.
You have not enough minerals. Make use of me. She house. Honor guide me. Thus I serve. Honor guide me.
Just normal mineral line I've seen. Yeah, no, that's weird. Get my probes to not path like this, but to path like that. It's so annoying when they do this. You have to like build a pylon right here to just corral them. And like the burning, little bits of blue flame is so cool. He said is a Hellion enjoyer.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
May as well. So it's just Zealot Dragoon here, huh?
Your command? What would you ask of me? I hunger for battle. Your command? Executor?
Let's do it.
Command? What would you ask of me? I fear no enemy. For the Kala is my strength. I fear not death. For our strength is eternal. My life for I hunger for battle. Executor.
Hell yeah. Actually, I will get some gates. Dude. I don't think I even want to really get almost any gas in this game. I can just build Zealots and smash in there. Zealots are the scariest unit in the game. Oh, he has speed? Alright, go hide in the corner of the base so I don't accidentally kill you. Alright, 2-gate Zealot. Seems good. Just cancel this so they can line up.
I long for combat. What now calls?
I don't think... I'm just done making probes. I'll make... No, I'll make it over here. Oh, that'll screw me. Yeah, dude, hide the hero. Play a little hide the hero. What if I put it like here? Would you then behave? There we go. Now they're being a little bit more reasonable. No, they're not doing anything good, huh? All you ever do is Protoss is build pylons, and regret that you don't have enough pylons. Get him.
I long for combat. Thus I serve. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I long for combat.
We're basically almost there.
Honor guide me. I long for combat.
Be almost done. I don't care. Oh, it's a base. Get him. Oh shit, this is what I don't want to be leading with.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Dude, Zealots are overpowered, man. Zealots are the awesomest unit in this game.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Dude, this is my nightmare. This is how it would go. Where there'd be this whole army fighting here, and then like 3 Zealots would just be in my base crapping on me. It's hell on earth, I tell you. Hope this is it, because I just could have like gone at the start of the mission and done this. It was fun to build a little bit. Are we gonna do mass scout mission? Dude, you know it. Give me the money, I'm going mass scout, 100%. And get those apial sensors so I can get like the increased vision radius on the scout.
Although we two have marched across hundreds of worlds together, I never imagined that we would be fighting on Iron. The Zerg are indeed worthy foes.
Worthy foes. Now, go to Stormwind for the Horde.
Into the flames, Citadel of the Executor, the following night.
Entaro Adun, Executor.
Oh, there it is.
The defense of Antioch has restored my faith in the Templar caste. I admit that Tassadon's desertion had shaken my faith.
Indeed, Aldaris. I would hope that the Judicator would...
Oh, Aldaris is just such a square.
Where have you
Be
been?
silent, Judicator. There is no time to waste, and I have much to tell you. As you know, the Zerg vanished after the fall of the Terran world of Tarsonis. And though the Conclave bid me return home, I was compelled to remain. A powerful psionic call drew my attention to a remote barren world named Char.
Dude, the way these missions weave together is so good.
For upon Char, I encountered those who were once our brethren, the Dark Templar.
Consorting with the Fallen Ones is heresy.
Enough! Hear me, Executor, for I have learned much
Enough!
from the Dark Templar prelate.
Fuck you!
The Overmind controls its minions through agents called Cerebrates. Strike down the Cerebrates, and the swarms will surely fall.
Executor, Tassadar may be right. If you can keep the Zerg occupied, my force may be able to penetrate their perimeter and slay the abomination.
I pray we can trust you, Tassadar. Already I can sense the taint of the Fallen One's influence on your mind. You must return to Ire at once.
My concern is for the safety of Ire, not the judgments of the Conclave. I will return when the time is right.
Hell yeah. Can I just say, this is the only game that I have played in like 20 years where when one person is supposed to be interrupting the other person, the audio actually overlaps so that it is an interruption. Most of the time what happens is there's a pause, Aldaris stops talking, and the other one goes, "Enough, Aldaris." There's like a weirdly long pause. Oh, it's so good. Alright, distract the Zerg while Phoenix gets into position. Alright. What am I doing? Just... distract?
Transmitted. Awaiting instructions. Confirmed. Your words have engaged the enemy. Some Galactus for vengeance. Commencing Galactus. Nagatsu.
Nothing.
Some Galactus. Mitora. Nagatsu. Transmitted. Mitora.
Alright, I guess I'll just do the classic. No vultures getting up that ramp, let me tell you. Oh, we got another ramp. Where do we go? Holy moly. Get out of there, buddy.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
I think in this mission I will make dragoons. That'd be cool. I mean, I'm looking for bases, not gonna lie. What is this? What is this? This is maybe where Phoenix is. Steadfast has got to say, the reaction time with the Zerg is really impressive. They unburrow the second they see me. We got a base. We got more money. Money, honey. God, it's such an iconic sound.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
As long as I have money, I think I'm happy. Remember, Phoenix is like a complete boss this mission, right? He's a complete Chad. Oh, I do get singularity charge. Do I get to build nothing else interesting? Alright, make a dragoon. Make a pylon. Oh my god, could that be? Could that be Razzie himself? Oh my god, Lex, what a delight to see you. Oops. I can't believe it, Lex. Man, that's so cool to see. Man, this game brings everyone together. I'm not going to research this yet because I'm not a newbie. I need to build another Nexus fully exposed down here. Dude, how goes the pokers? I saw that there was a sweet new studio build. Alright, let me... Oh, we're doing this. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh. There it is. Dude, and how's the kiddo? Have you trained the child yet? To that, like, StarCraft 1 is the best of all the RTSs? This is what we call a newbie. It's weird to think that, like, if I have a kid, I will show them Brood War. I'll make them play through this campaign. You're not allowed to play Roblox until you beat your first campaign mission. The roofers are so loud, though. Oh my god.
You must construct additional pylons.
It's right there. Give me a break. I have returned. Dude, you get so much gas in these missions. This is a crazy amount of gas. Not enough minerals. Dude, I cannot believe how well this campaign holds up. Alright. Give me a break. Slave Fallen says Roblox stopped my oldest from playing S2 anymore because he's playing the campaign. Now he's playing because I'm streaming it. Yes! Day 9 is the greatest cause of drop for the Roblox monthly active user base. Actually, I think I have enough probes now. 5, 6, 7.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, I guess. This. Leave a little space. There you go. So we're going to wait till all three are done at the same time. Be a better Control 5. I think unlikely, Darkstrike. I think unlikely. I think I'm going to be just a campaign enjoyer. I mean, the loose schedule is that I'm doing the campaign today, and then next week we're doing King's Quest 7, something else on Tuesday. May as well go Forge, huh? And then we'll be doing the Brood War campaign after that, and then I'm out for a week.
You've not enough generals.
Confirmed. He saw two Galahastas. Transmitted. I am needed. Mitora.
How'd you get your Twitch screen name? I mean, well, because I was Day 9 in Brood War. That was my fancy gamer tag. Oops. Remember how I was complaining about gas? I'm out of gas, man. I'm completely broke. I think I am just waiting for Phoenix here. I think that's right. We have so many Dragoons, and they've all returned.
You must construct additional.
Ooh, how embarrassing. Come on, guys. Zealot. Zealot. I mean, anyone that's a true StarCraft player will tell you one of the best feelings ever is just going back and macroing out of a bunch of production structures. It's like one of the best feelings. It just feels so good. Like, that's the most fun. It feels so good. So it's like distract the Zerg till Phoenix gets here, but can I just... I'm just gonna go in. Oh yeah, I watch SSL, ASL, whatever you want to call it. This is the coolest army ever. Oh. Notice how when I move forward, if I A-click, some of the Dragoons kind of bug out a little bit. But if you hit hold position, they never bug. See how they all fire in beautiful unison like that? Hey, micro Dragoons, baby. Feels so fun. Yo, fuck yeah. Alright, Phoenix, get out of there. Oh, alright. Fuck me, come on. Like, all my supplies in the toilet now. Go, go, go. Go, everybody, fucking go. Control click, go. Dude, I'm the Reaver gamer now. See, they knew it was cool at Blizzard. They just know how to make cool stuff. Like, Reavers are the coolest. And they just let me build them? Oh, yeah. You know what? I don't know, build a clown-ass Nexus, like, right there. Oh, the Cerebret! Right-clicking him. Using the power of the right clicks. Hit him with the right clicks. There it is. Oh, it feels so good. Love hitting him with the right clicks. Game is fun, dude.
I will remain behind and observe the effects of our attack.
Good.
Return to the Citadel. I shall notify you when the brood becomes erratic.
Oh, Bagara says, do you think the Reavers were inspired by the giant insects in Nausicaa? Okay, if anyone hasn't seen it, Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind is a 10 out of 10 movie. It is so fucking good and so imaginative and so beautiful. Oh my god, you have to see that shit. It's an older Studio Ghibli film, and it's unbelievable. Oh, the Balrog Brood. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It's like really good. Darkstrike, I haven't watched that much SSL yet. I want to get deeper. I'm a little behind. Me and my buddies wait till a few episodes have come out, then we watch every Sunday.
I bring news most dire. The Cerebret that we thought we had killed has arisen again. The creature's battered form was reincarnated, despite the considerable damage we inflicted.
This is what the,
Even now,
in Anor Londo, this is how they talked about the Chosen Undead, huh?
for their next offensive.
It is as I feared. It was folly to believe Tassadar could be trusted. The Conclave will not soon forget his wanton betrayal. Nevertheless, we must stand resolute. For attacking defenseless Cerebrets is not the way of true Protoss warriors. We shall overcome the entire swarm with the might and the fury that is our heritage.
We will line up like in the Terran Revolutionary War.
To the province of Sion, which has fallen to the Zerg. It's time the Zerg felt the wrath of the Sons of Ire.
Sons of
Delta
Our.
Phoenix will remain here with a small detachment and guard Antioch from any further assaults.
Adun be with you, Executor. Bring swift death to the enemies of Ire.
And then, once again, we must go to Stormwind.
Alright. Oh, we have scouts! We're going mass fucking scout! We're doing it! Scouts! I thought this was the coolest unit of all time, because when I was young, I was a fucking newbie. Dude, I was like, oh my god, it's called a scout! It's so good! It's a scout because everything Protoss does is huge, and this is a huge unit. Even their hugest unit is just, it's a scout. Step 1. Where's my money? Oh my god, I built so many scouts in my lifetime. That's shift F2. Oh, don't think that we're not going to be building nothing but scouts, baby. We have to start getting gas early. Scouts are very gas expensive. So we're going to put 3 in there right away, man. Nothing here? Alright. I suspect there's an expansion somewhere nearby. Oh my god, Scourge. My worst nightmare. Get in there, friends. And another one. Another one. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is exactly how I thought strategy games function. I thought that this was... I'm canceling. I'm taking this expansion next. I thought this is how strategy worked. If it was a tower, you built an artillery to outrange it. If it was a ground unit, you built a flying unit. And I just thought that you had to solve... Oops. You know what? I'm going to leave that alive. Dude, we're getting so much gas. We're going to build so many scouts. It's going to be so good. These little pittance attacks, I actually think are brilliant design. Because, like, one of the things that I think I really dislike about specifically StarCraft 2 co-op, you're kidding me. Oopsie doopsie. One of the things I really like or dislike about StarCraft 2 co-op is that, like, the enemy kind of attacks you at, like, random times. And it can be really uncomfortable in those missions because it's just like, okay, so I'm trying to be as greedy as I can and then they just, like, one-shot me? That's kind of stupid. But what I like about the way that these little baby attacks are functioning is it's just creating the lightest continuous pressure. Most of my brain is focused on base building, and then like 2 Hydras show up. It's probably my next target because I want even more money.
Standing by. Contact. Awaiting command. Awaiting command. Standing by. Standing by.
Is there money in here somewhere? There it is. Found the base. Gotta get that gas going, man. We are literally going mass scout in this game. Micro. Esports, esports, esports. You have no idea how many scouts we're going to be building. I love scouts. I love this game. Oh shit, any number of Hydras, my only weakness. Quick, go home. Let's begin to make the thing. Oh my god. Alright, well, you do. Can I make a fleet beacon? No! Micro. Well, Overlord's a nice, cute touch. We can probably go for Stargate Scout. Take to the skies. So, I was talking about magic boxing in the last video. About how as long as you had things within the magic box, they would stay in formation, but if you had things that were far away, outside the magic box, things would cluster together. This is why I have one probe trapped here, because I can add them to the control group, and then my scouts will just naturally focus. Pylons is the problem? How embarrassing. It's okay, I'll eventually spend all that money. I gotta disable scroll, man. Alright. Let's rally this way. I'm kind of done making probes for I'm never done making probes. I love making probes. Making probes is awesome. Making drones is awesome. Making in the spot that I want to, this is also awesome. Oh, dude, we got those air weapons. These are terrifying scouts. Chill for a brief moment so I can sync these up. You think we have too much gas. We're going to spend all this gas soon enough, mark my words. You never have too much gas when we're going mass scout. Although, we don't really have a lot of upgrades to get, do we? 275, 125. This unit is stupidly overpriced. We don't have enough minerals to make a third one. Mamma mia. Alright. Dude, can I just say? Archon Scout Army. Can't make Archons yet. Mutamicro. 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 See that? You see the power of the Scout? Uh-oh. Can't lose any scouts. This guy's targeting my low health ones.
You have not enough minerals. Successful.
What price do you think they'd be more usable? At 100, 0, and 1 supply. And even then, it'd be questionable. These units truly fucking suck. Alright. Oh, those are my minerals, my dude. Whoa. Retreat! Mine this out. It's gonna be a problem for us. I think I'm never going scout again in this fucking campaign. These units are so bad. These units are truly terrible. I'm gonna build in every fucking mission. Every single one. You can't stop me. I'll wait for one more volley. One more volley of the good stuff. I am day 9. I'm making scouts. They take a while. AMA. What do you want to know? I mean, if you can get a maxed army of them, they're very, very scary. Oh, we got those ups. Scouts are bad. It's just, like, the reason scouts are bad, SCP, is that in almost all games, you compare one thing to one thing. So you compare, like, a 2-mana card to a 4-mana card. Or in Dota, you would compare a 3,000 gold item to a 6,000 gold item. Because there's this kind of idea of you have, like, one of the thing. You only get one of each item in the game. You can play each card once. In an RTS, because you can make multiple of, like, anything that you want, what you're actually comparing is this much resources, so 400 bucks of scout versus 400 bucks of dragoons. So, like, for this amount, I could make about 2 dragoons. And it's that comparison that scouts basically lose every single time. They're just so wildly worse than building collections of other units. Holy moly. You know, I gotta make a forge so I can make some cannons here. They're just slow to destroy stuff. They have some upgrades that make them kind of insane later. And they are amazing at destroying air. There's nothing that is better than blowing air up than scouts. But there's, like, basically scouts or mass air doesn't really get made. Like mass capital ship against Protoss. You don't really build carriers in PvP. So, to say that they're bad, it's that in almost all situations, it's better to just make some Dragoons. Or to make some Templar. Or to expand. Yeah, I would say cost ineffective is a way to describe them. I like to go into the reasoning more so, though, because there are cost inefficient items in every game. There are cost inefficient cards in Magic the Gathering, and no way, I lost my thing. Alright, whatever. But specifically in RTS, the thing is, I mean, it's universally just you are comparing the collection of resources expressed as a unit versus another collection of resources expressed as a unit. So it's like 2 Dragoons versus 1 Scout. Who wins? The Dragoons by a landslide. And it's not to say that they are fully useless. Like, they definitely have their uses. There's, like, interesting builds that you can do against Zerg, where you can get an early Scout out. They wreck air so hard. If your opponent is making a bunch of capital ships, you can just, like, make Scouts and, like, detonate them very easily. I know Noni got to A- on Icy Cup, making nothing but Scouts. I know, they're done. So, I mean, you can do some stuff with them. Pretty tanky. But another sort of pattern in Brood War that StarCraft 2 abandoned, they abandon it, is air is very bad against ground in this game. Until you get late game. Basically, there's no good air to ground. I mean, in Star 2, you have, like, Banshees. God, just even Banshees alone, Oracles. You have all these things that are just, like, absolute wreckers. I mean... Oh, amazing. Archie says, I feel like they're for sure viable on island maps. I mean, even then, not really. Nice. Alright. I'm just, like, not building, am I? Fuck. Get him. Good job. God, creep takes forever to go away in this game. Oh, look at this. More bases. I love bases. Scourge! Get me the fuck out of here! Yeah, like, oh yeah, it was just like, what about Scouts on island maps? They're fucking terrible on island maps. I mean, the bigger thing is that, like, you don't really make island maps anymore. The reason I don't really make island maps anymore is that, like, generally, I mean, depending, unless you do some really funky stuff, like, you're generally going to be winding up with Zerg being the worst on the island map. You have to very, very expressly create your island map in such a way that Zerg can be viable. And then once you've done that, I mean, you've already made something that doesn't... But let me be really clear. Starting you with one base worth of minerals, which would generally be 8 or 9 minerals and 1 geyser, that specifically, like... What am I talking about? That specifically just does not work for Zerg. By and large. Generally doesn't work for Zerg. I say by and large because every single WCG had 4 maps, and one of them was an island every single time. Every single time. And I was always told, whatever you do, Sean, don't practice those island maps, because Zerg can't win. And I had a nearly 100% win rate on island maps, because I practiced the shit out of them. And Taro Adun. Taro Aiden. What about island maps with expansions? I mean, this is where it's... It's so hard to give an answer to that, because that's basically... It is the equivalent... By the way, it's not an unreasonable question, to be very clear. It's not like you're so dumb for asking me about the competitive meta that hasn't existed in 20 years. Nah. There have been experiments where a map rotation will have an island map. And it has gone so horrifically badly. Sometimes it's like Zerg has a 4% win rate, which is like unheard of. Or other times it's like they try to make it as good for Zerg as possible. Like I literally saw an island map where it was like you have a main base and there's 2 expansions and they have high health neutral sunken colonies guarding them. There's gonna be neutral creep colonies guarding them. So the Zerg can just expand there right away, but the other factions have to build units to then destroy these creep colonies, and then they can expand. Like, these kinds of things are like... They've caused so much breakage, so much weird shit. And so a lot of the stuff that's been happening in recent times in StarCraft 2 is semi-island maps where you start as an island, and then you can break down walls, and then it becomes a normal land. Like Arkanoid comes to mind. Or recently, when Flash was doing his random run in ASL, there was a map called Plasma. And Plasma is like this weird map where there's like eggs, where again, you're on an island, but if you destroy the eggs, you can break through. Troy is in the most recent map, and Troy, famous for July's drone bust versus Bess in his 3-0. To win his golden mouse, July did a drone bust on Troy. That's a weird one. It's like a reverse island map, where it starts as a land map, and if you destroy certain structures, it permanently restricts ground movement. Then it's an island map again. So, I mean, there's been a lot of experimentation, and for the most part, anything that is what I will call a hard island map, as in like... So let me actually draw these. So here's like Arkanoid. I'll only draw one main since, you know, it's kind of symmetric like this. You have a main base here, you have an expansion here, and an expansion here. And then you kind of have walls like this. And then the rest of it is just kind of basically land like this. So you can actually destroy these walls and you can break through. So it's against a semi-island map. Because once you've broken these down, hey, you can do whatever you want. Is Troy the one with the assimilators? Yeah. I won't explain the mechanic, but like basically you have a main base that looks like this, and then you have a expansion that looks like this. So here's your main, here's your expansion. And there is these weird things that I'm going to draw like this, that right now units can move through here. But if you destroy these things, it blocks this path off. So kind of imagine like a reverse destructible rock. You destroy it to permanently put a blocker there. So these are semi-island maps, as they are called. The one thing that just like does not... What I'm talking about is the true island map, where like this is your base, and you can't get anywhere. You literally cannot get fucking anywhere. You have to get air units, you have to get transports. These are island maps. Troy and Arkanoid are not island maps, they're semi-island maps. And so, to Darkstrike's question, hey, you know, so these are universally fucking terrible for Zerg, so these don't work. But what if it was something like this, where this was your main base? Have these worked for Zerg? Almost anyone who does... who's tried to make kind of like ways of having a true island map, but there's more bases per island. All these experiments have been some of the highest volatility, biggest negative pushback in the history of ASL and OSL and MSL map design. And so I just don't really have a good analysis for what it would be like. I'm like the optimistic pro gamer. I'm like, the balance patch is bad for Zerg and it's all island maps. We just gotta get to work practicing. You know, so, I mean, I'm not exactly a believer that, no, Zerg just can't win on islands, no matter how you do it. You know, like that sort of thing. But I will note, if you held a gun to my head and said, Sean, will there ever be a good island map, yes or no? I'd be like, oh, no, please, no. Let me live, Zerg will always fucking lose. Like, that's what I would do. Howdy, howdy, howdy. What does the chair think of PvZ on island maps? I mean, the chair thinks that you're a fucking newbie. I don't think that. It's the chair, okay? Total deniability. I'm on your side. I think you're great. The chair thinks you don't know what you're talking about. Batman W says, I'm gonna fight that chair. You should. I hate this chair. That's why I sit on it all day. It's wrong. Oh, yeah. What an efficient cutscene. You just literally do a push on a pre-rendered scene. No animations. You play footstep sounds. Oh, aliens. Howdy, howdy, howdy. No. Oh, do we got some reality coming through? Oh shit, wait, where's the reality? Hold on. I think we're good. The Zerg hive cluster near the Scion province was destroyed, but the Protoss forces paid a high price for their victory. They invested heavily in scouts, and after investing in those scouts, the cost inefficiency led them to have Praetor Phoenix, hero and steward of the temple, was killed during the assault. No! Oh my god! I'm never making scouts again! No! Wait. I see it. We made scouts, we killed the hero. The Conclave, convinced that its stratagems are winning the war against the Zerg, have let down their guard and turned their attention towards personal matters. We're definitely beating the Zerg. Do you want to go yacht racing on Sunday? Damn the Conclave! The Judicator Aldaris was ordered to find and arrest the wayward Tassadar, bring him home to stand trial for his crimes of treason. Now, with only a small fleet for protection, Aldaris and the Executor have traveled to the ash world of Char, hoping that Tassadar is still somewhere to be found. You're going to Char? To the former Zerg, like, stomping grounds? Oh, how embarrassing. Oh, my god. I gotta say, these little inserts, I don't see games do this very much. I don't see films do this very much. I don't see books do this very much. I think these are very effective. I think these are very, very, very effective from a storytelling perspective. Like, The number of times I've opened up like an old movie, like hell, even Alien, you know, where it just like puts some text up on the screen. Or the movie Pitch Black I watched recently. Is that right? Yeah, just like, here's some text, here's what's happening. I just really, really like them. They were added and remastered. Weren't these not with the screens, but it was just like some sentences? Weren't they just like on the screen though still? I recall in the old game, the original game, it was just like, yeah, text, yeah, just a text square. Yeah, I mean, I think that they are incredibly efficient because even in the first Terran missions where it was just like, yo, guess what? The Zerg are here, and there's this civilization called the Protoss that is blowing up planets that have the Zerg on it, right? It just sets the stage for this insane high-level conflict. And now we're going to just zoom in on a single mission. It gives you the context for the mission and also the scope of epic sci-fi that's going to be to come. The hunt for Tassadar. Dude.
Executor, I know that you were reluctant to leave Ire in this dark hour.
But I have 100% confidence it's going to be fine.
Your comrade, Phoenix. But remember that he lived and died as a Templar. He has reached the Kala's end. There is no greater glory than that.
He's totes good.
The Adjudicator are called to look beyond such matters, to ensure the safety and future of our people.
And to be judgmental douchebags.
The rogue Tassadar, who represents the greatest threat to us now. If he is allowed to spread the Dark Templar's tainted influence to Ire, all will be lost. We will find him and bring him to judgment. Tassadar claimed that this world was abandoned.
I know Tassadar's a hero later, so this guy's just an absolute jobber.
Yet I still sense a lingering darkness here. Be prepared for anything, Executor. If there are still Zerg on this world, then they must surely know of our arrival.
Brr. Why do I think that this kind of storytelling doesn't happen? I mean, I'm not a storyteller in a... Look, I tell a lot of fucking stories on this stream. I know that. Am I a good storyteller? I think so. But I'm not like a creative fictional world and let me tell you about characters I made up in my mind. What I do is something happens to me in real life where I feel marginally slighted and I blow it up into a big fucking thing and then I tell that on air. Okay? Like... So I want to be very clear, I don't have the experience as a, like, world builder, fictional storyteller, character dialogue writing kind of person. But I do kind of see this happen in writing. This also happens in, like, all creative spaces. There's these rules and heuristics and, like, general principles that you learn early on, which are like, show, don't tell. You know? You can't just have a character say what's happening in the story. You can't just say, you can't have text pop up on screen where you would have it just written down for the reader to read. Oh, like, no! Sean, it has to be a character. I think that as general rules of thumb, these are great, but like, fucking sometimes just tell me what the fuck is going on. Literally just say something like, amidst 3 warring interstellar alliances, a traitor is trying to go from A to B while avoiding messing with anyone. End scene 1 begins. Like, that's great. That's fantastic. I think that's a completely reasonable, effective form of storytelling. And I mean, this is blending... let me back up. There's certain kinds of stories that just make sense in an RTS. Like, this alien race fighting that alien race. It makes sense. If it were something like 2 high school students flirting and slowly falling in love but being a little bit awkward, and they just don't quite know how to get through social situations, I literally don't know how you would have that move forward with RTS gameplay. It's hard to set an RTS in a fucking high school classroom. You know, it's like, Commander, Select your character and A-click in the direction. You'll converse with anyone who steps within range. You know, like I have no idea how you would, in a very literal sense, do that. But this game blends setting the stage for a world that has intergalactic conflict through these little text bits. Great. Then I go to here where it's characterization. And the characters kind of talk. And then in the gameplay, the characters that just talk to me are doing something relevant to the world bits that were text-wise given to me, and it all feels like one thing. It's like really good. And I just, sometimes I have played campaigns, like honestly I think that the Age of Mythology, the writing is a little stilted and goofy, but like the gameplay's so fucking sweet, and it's familiar mythology, so I adored it. It was great. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot that I refilled it. I've dumped water on my penis. I think I just keep broadcasting. I think this is what it means to be a streamer. I think that even though it's cold, it's you know how when you spill water on your crotch and then it just begins to slowly seep like between like the cracks where your legs and your crotch meet, you know, that area where you're just feeling it the coldness is seeping down, kind of like when you're anxious and the anxiety goes this way, instead the cold is there and it goes that way. I think I just play StarCraft because I think we've all spilled stuff on ourselves while at our computer and gone, I'm not seeing anyone for the rest of the day. Bright orange stain because my butter chicken fell on me. I'm orange now, it's fine. I guess I'll just keep playing the mission. If you see me shiver, don't think it's because I'm nervous about the game. It's because of the water. Okay. What am I doing in this mission? Find Tassadar.
Your thoughts. I am needed. It shall be done. Your thoughts.
Your thoughts.
Zerg.
I want to note something.
It shall be done.
I want to note a very important thing here. If any of you irredeemable newbies have played a game for scrubs like StarCraft 2, where if you select a group of units, you can cast any spells of those units, you cannot do that in StarCraft. You have to individually select the Templar. If you have 3 Templar selected, you're not going to want to do that. You'll cast a big mess of storms all in one location. They don't cast one at a time. They all cast where you click. So you have to individually select these little by little. You're reading instructions. Proxy Volvo driver says that was fixed in Warcraft 3. As in, Blizzard immediately began catering to newbies upon the release of Warcraft 3. I play a game with no quality of life features. And the storm deals damage to my dude, so you have to do that weird pullback micro. Yeah, no, I know that some of you have been cowards your whole life. You have the range. Dude, it doesn't show range for this game. I'm like still not used to that. Cause like my brain has been completely StarCraft pilled. So like I have just played these games so much, both 1 and 2, that like my brain is just messing up a lot. For instance, like, I'm sure I have it. Why can you fucking see up here, you fuck? What? What the what? What? I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, but like in StarCraft 2, you can hover over the damage and it'll show you the range as well. It's like in StarCraft 2, this is the weapon icon. Dude, going up and down a ramp, what a skill to develop. I don't know why I'm trying so hard. Oh, my own unit! I've lost a single unit in the game that's designed to be beaten by 6-year-olds playing with one hand. How am I failing so much? I bet if I go this way, I'll find units or something. Garrick says, I'm about to splash some water on my penis. Parentheses, take a shower. Thought you'd want to know. Well, I'm going to take your joke and I'm going to build upon it the idea that that's the only thing you wash. Like, you literally pose like a starfish. You're like, can't get water in the belly button this time. And you're like suspending, you like angle it just right. We got this. Like you're suspended like you're one of those aliens in an experiment or something where they're trying to probe your brain and not risk you doing anything to the scientist. And you turn it on and it just washes just your crotch. And you're like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. This is the only thing I want to get clean. I want the rest of me to be caked in dirt. And you know what? I hope you have a great shower. I hope that. Trade Devs is what I just log into. The single player for StarCraft 1. It's my favorite game.
You think as I do. My path is set. You think as I do. It shall be done.
Alright, so I can go... You can go one of two ways, Day 9.
You think as I do. It shall be done. My path is set. It shall be done.
I guess it's this way.
My path is set.
No, this is the beacon. I didn't leave a unit behind. I'm too good for that shit.
My path is set. You think as I do. My path is set.
Look at these.
You think
What are these? Arcologies? Is that what they're called?
make use of I heed thy call. I heed thy call.
Nothing here?
You think as I do.
Sorry, little buddy.
Shall be done.
You heard the bad news.
My path is set. You think as I do.
No links without mod permissions, please. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, video game.
I long for combat.
Video game had a hard time just there.
You think as I do.
Alright, that problem solves it. Alright. Oh, I'm storming like I'm in multiplayer. What am I doing? I'm like out of energy. I'm gonna chill type enough for a storm. Yeah, no, it's good to get right under things and start firing. Because, like, target acquisition in this game is very weird. But if there is, like, something clearly within targeting range, you're okay. Look how slowly the mana regenerates. Feels good, huh? Speedrun? No, I mean, we're waiting. We're waiting for that mana. We're waiting. We will never get that mana. Yeah, dude, Silent Eye, I think you're really right. I think that one of the best additions that StarCraft 2 did later in its lifespan was adding long-range, terrible auto attacks to all the spellcasters. Because normally, if you, like, A-move to this location, like, if you A-move here and these guys start fighting, this guy actually just will wander all the way to the front.
My path is set. Make use of me. I heed thy call. My path is set.
Japik, when I get done with this mission, I'd love to answer that question. Wait a minute. Oh, I got a base! Tassadar!
Executor, how is it that you've come here? I was about to abandon all hope of rescue.
Pleased to share that you're under arrest. We'd rather execute you than have you die here.
Fire burns at the touch of the Zerg. You travel all this way to arrest me?
Oh, look, we got Jimmy.
This happened to me once.
Who's this human, Tassadar?
The name's Jim Raynor, pal, and I won't be talked down to by anybody. Not even a Protoss.
Let's go, Jimmy.
Tassadar, your taste in companions grows ever more inexplicable. Executor, prepare to take Tassadar into
Executor,
custody.
wait. I do not know what they have told you about me. But what I have done for Ire. Help me find Zeratul and his Dark
Oh,
Templar.
so good, because we literally did a mission where we killed a Cerebrit and it didn't work.
Once we have won, I shall gladly submit myself to the judgment of the Conclave.
Unthinkable. You presume that we would side with the Dark Ones as you have? You have gone quite mad, Tassadar.
You shall speak of them with respect, Aldaris. Executor, there is much that I can explain to you.
Alright.
If only you'll help me find Zeratul.
I've had a crush on him for a long, long time. My base is huge. Oh, Tassadar. Oh, oh. Alright. So let's take that question again. There's a question I said I'll tell you about later, but now that I have a base that I'm building, I can macro in my sleep. I'm at 26 of 57. Oh yeah, Javik says, do you think RTS can make a bit more of a comeback into gaming? So, one thing that I love this type of question, because the fact of the matter is, I'm a bit of an optimist on this whole issue. In particular, I actually think RTS is in the best state it's ever been in. And I mean, there are some notables, like, dude, in...
This should be good.
What are my objectives now?
Oh yeah.
Oh, bring Tassadar and Raynor to the beach.
This is Jimmy.
And what's over here at
This
base?
should be good.
Like, we have so many amazing games. Like StarCraft 2, StarCraft 1, Age of Empires 2, Age of Empires 4. There's multiple RTS games in development. I mean, it's incredible the kind of stuff that
Sounds fun.
people are making right now.
Sounds fun. This should be good. Go ahead, Commander.
And I think that, like, probably the one big thing that RTS does not have right now is the extraordinary leagues that used to exist in South Korea. That's probably the biggest stuff that is now missing. Forgotten Snare lasts forever in this game.
Right on. Anytime
But I mean,
you're
barring that, we just have this glut of options. And I think that what's kind of weird is that I actually think the big thing that's happened is not that RTS was once popular and now it's dead. RTS has been pretty consistent in terms of its popularity for a long time. It is actually slightly increasing. But other games and genres have, like, super duper blown up since then.
right on. Raynor here.
Oh my god.
This is Jimmy.
Alright, you know what?
Anytime you're ready. Right on.
Yes, Executor?
Oh yeah.
Your will? Of course.
Go ahead, Commander. This is Jimmy. This should be good.
Get back there. Yeah, like, the fact that both my guys can just get, like, brood linked. Build a bunch of speed zealots. So, I mean, like, I don't know, I think that, like, it's kind of interesting to me that there was this description of RTSs used to be big, but then they failed, they fell, they died in my lap. And I think that one of the things that's absolutely, objectively, 1000% true. Can I make Archons? Can I morph Tassadar into an Archon? No. Templar Archives, let's go. One of the things that definitely did die off is that there were a bunch of leagues purely devoted to StarCraft 2 shortly after its launch. Because there was, I mean, we think about like the huge bubble popping moment of the Overwatch League going bust though. But I mean, even before that, there was, when StarCraft 2 came out, this huge rush to make the next big league for esports. Oh, there was NASL, MLG, ESL, that's still around. DreamHack was doing its thing. A number of smaller organizations, community events that were getting run. So hard to storm a damn Mutalist. Oh my guys. I mean, there were so many leagues, and a lot of them were just running purely on investment funds. They were not doing so good. Red Bull was one. Yeah, there was too much league stuff and literally not enough stability to support everyone on all this league stuff. It just didn't exist. Please finish. Sure, fine, I will build this. Fine, I will cancel it. So I think in that regard, that definitely died. That definitely went turbo busto, thanks to some really foolish business decisions from some speculators. You know, just trying to go kind of out of order. Wow, the viewership's really big, but the revenue's not there, so let's just keep pouring money into making really big events, because if at some point, you two guys are going to just guard me. So at some point we can get the revenue kind of line up with how the viewership's looking, then, oh my god, we'll be golden. And I just... Not that that literally can't work, it's just a little risky. It's just a little risky. I don't need any more of this. Unless there's a base up here. I hope there's a base. Dr. Prof. Brownie says, does competitive scene really matter that much? Like, I just don't... For the success of product, I kind of think not exactly. I mean, I could find you instances where that is the case. Where it is, like, super positive and helpful for people. I'm just going to make an Archon. Can I just not get in here? That's a pretty insane retreat. Now that I'm no longer building probes and I no longer am building pylons, I can get a fourth one. Yes, Archons! Archons are so cool. Queens are so not cool. So I'll keep my rallies over here for whenever I wind up trying to bring these turkeys down.
My life for hire.
And so, I mean, like, for instance, if you have something like League of Legends, like their League of Legends Championship Series, it's really awesome. And it does create this sort of aspirational structure where people get to, like, watch LCS, get excited, and then they, like, you know, want to go spend more money in League of Legends. I regret to inform myself that I will be trying to beat the mission objective. And I mean, that works. That's fine. Or, I mean, like, Age of Empires 2 has a, you know, a competitive scene. It has its own rises and falls. You know, a lot of the events are one-ofs, but, like, you know, T90's always cooking up something. There's a lot of community support, and it's like the appropriate level of community support too. It's not these sort of disproportionate trying to invest, $2 million. See how it goes. It's like, there's like investment of tens of thousands. I'm morphing to Archons because I love Archons. That's the reason. These queens.
This is Jimmy.
My life for ire. We need focus. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Go ahead, Commander. This should be good. Right on. Satisfied. This should be good.
Be able to get a fifth one up.
My life for ire.
I'll build it way back here, just for fun. So, I mean, this comes back to the statement, do I think RTS can be popular again? I think that, like, someone would need to do something that's actually doing some pretty substantial changes, I think, to the genre. I'm interested to see how Battle Aces lands. That's a really interesting take on the genre. Delete base building, delete upgrades, delete all this stuff. Oh, allow this to be a lesson to Zergs everywhere.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Because I do think that if people are doing the same old, it's not... StarCraft 2 is about as big now as it was when it launched. It's about the same. And again, it's not a rise and fall. It was just kind of flat. Like, that was really interesting data that Blizzard shared publicly. That basically StarCraft has always been about the same size. Since launch till now. But again, I think the public perception is so tied to what's happened with the esports scene because, there's this beautiful legacy. Oops. As long as they're attacking the buildings, it's fine. Oh, please let me storm you. Yeah.
Thanks, Executor. Now let us find
Under
Zerg
arrest.
and speed our way home.
Yeah, I don't know. So I guess my actual point is that I think I don't know. I think that RTSs are doing fine. They're doing, in a lot of ways, great. I have a lot of optimism about the genre and future awesome stuff. I think also I want to puncture a hole in the statement that RTSs used to be big and now they're small. They've actually been mostly the same, slightly grown. Much to my surprise when I first learned this information, because I emotionally felt this rise and fall. But that's much more a description of what happened with esports scene. Huge spike and then a crash down. And I think that if someone wanted to do a meaningful, I think if you wanted to have like a company making an RTS that gets continuous support, I think one thing that comes to mind is how do you make a business model around an RTS? Like, what do you release more factions and charge for the new factions? That seems like a tall order. Cosmetics? I mean, I think it is hard to monetize a game fully on just cosmetics. I think something gameplay-wise needs to be monetized, I think. Oh, hello. So that's, I think, the tricky thing. Yeah, because I mean, like, the thing that many other games have done that RTSs have not done. This is indisputable. Bing Crusher, I agree with your statement. We were talking about that a little earlier. Gaming has grown enormously, and RTS has kind of just been like, it's fine. Friggin' Ricky says that basically leaves you with subscription access. Yeah, well, I mean, you can do changes to things. Like Dota, League of Legends said, oh, okay, you literally buy the individual heroes, and we have this rotation. But we had to design each hero such that it wasn't able to get as hard countered as heroes do in Dota. In Dota, you have the freedom to choose all the heroes because the heroes are designed as hard counters to each other. Choosing sides. Protoss command ship Gantrathor.
Executor, by following Tassadar and attempting to rescue the Dark Templar, you have openly defied the will of the Conclave. Abandon this mad scheme now, and the Conclave may show you mercy.
This is an absolute kangaroo court, the way this shit operates.
The Judicator have long since steered the actions of the Templar to their own ends. It's time we acted of our own accord.
Ah, Tassadar, have you fallen so far?
Dude, what an absolute kangaroo court.
Our brightest hope, our most beloved son. Now you are everything that we are not. You are lost to us. Not only have you damned yourself, but you have damned...
Okay, I got a question for you in a moment.
Such is the price for our race's salvation, Judicator. I have been here with the Dark Templar these last few months. While I helped them in their fight against the Zerg.
Please, I've been hanging out with the Fallen Ones a lot. They're really cool.
Apparently, the energies which empower the Dark Templar also course through the Overmind and its cerebrates.
The same cerebrates which you told us to destroy. Your advice was useless, for the creature was reincarnated before our eyes.
Unfortunately, yes. Your attack on the cerebrate failed because the energies that you wield are useless when used directly.
You need to be holding a rose quartz crystal, or at least have it in your front pocket.
Power can truly harm the Zerg. That is why we must rescue Zeratul and return him to Ire.
You were
I amuse myself.
The Conclave will not be pleased.
End of bruffing. Dude. Okay. Dude. Okay. The high horsiness of Aldaris, right? High horseman. Just be like, you have failed us, and we thought so highly of you. You are like our beloved son, and this, that, and the other. Like, have you ever had someone talk to you like this? Have you ever had this? I'm sure the answer is yes, because when I started doing streaming, and streaming was starting to make enough money that I could do it as a full-time thing. It started to make enough money that I could hire people to work with to help make it a bigger thing. And I mean, I was getting told, you can't, Sean, you are making a huge mistake. This is horrible. You can't expect this to be a full-time job. And I'm like, oh, this is my full-time job. They're like, but yeah, I mean, just because you're making a few bucks doesn't mean it's a business. And I'm like, we have this many employees. And they're like, but it can't last forever. I mean, you had so much potential. You were so interested in math. Didn't you want to be a professor? Do something respectable and don't ruin it. You know, all this shit. Oh my God, I got ragged on. Even like multiple years into my career, people sitting me down going, you can't just do commentary forever, Sean. You can't just do one thing forever. And I'm like, dude, Cosmostilin says, those people ever apologize to you? No, not at all. In fact, come here, Sheriff. Come here, Sweet Pea. Come on, little buddy. I have Sheriff the cat. Not only have I basically never been apologized to, or even had an acknowledgement, like, oh my God, Sean, I thought that you were fuckaronied in the Pepperino. I thought you were hosed, dude. And I was wrong. This is really amazing. Or even, wow, I didn't think this would work, but look at you. Like, none of that. It's, you can't do that. That's really bad. That's so dumb. You shouldn't do that. Then I, like, joined a game studio, like, 11 years ago. Sean, you can't do that. You'll ruin your this streaming thing you've built. That's terrible. You can't, that's a horrible decision. After everything you've built. And then it went bust. All right, I'm going to go back to streaming. But Sean, you already have all this experience with game development. Why would you abandon what you just did and go to streaming? It's changed so much. You can't just do StarCraft videos again. And I'm like, yeah, I know. All right, I'm going to found a game studio. Sean, you've spent years rebuilding your streaming. You can't do that. I mean, literally, if there's one thing, I don't know if this is good advice, but if there's one thing that I want to stress, nobody knows anything about anything. Everyone sucks at everything. And if someone's telling you, don't do that, here's what I think you actually should do. It's reasonable to have a backup plan. That's very reasonable. If it turns out I lose the ability to be interesting to any of you, I could do programming. I could do game development. I love teaching. I might do teaching. You know what? I'm interested in business. Maybe I'll just start buying up parking lots and become the parking lot magnate of Los Angeles. I also could rattle off a bunch more boring ideas of things that I'll do as a backup plan. All right, so as a backup plan, and let me actually think about what concretely that would look like. Do I have a buffer in case this fails of a few months? Yes. Cool. Let me do the insane thing that everyone tells me I shouldn't do. And you know what's awesome? The insane thing that you shouldn't do that. I've had catastrophic failures in that department several times. And you know what happens? Nothing, I'm fine. I'm fucking fine. I'm like totally okay. It's fine. It's remarkably actually not bad when things go catastrophically terribly. It's fine. Steel Kingdom says there's a bit of survivorship bias. Ha! I bet you typed that before I talked about all my catastrophic failures. Huh? Epileptic Fish says he likes to talk. Indeed. But because this is the year 2024, you have to say he likes to yap. Here we go. What's my mission objectives here? Bring Tazadar and 2 Zealots to the installation entrance. I'm a Ver, gift in 20. Well, thank you. Thank you, I'm a Ver. In your honor, I'll build scouts this game. I'm a Ver. Oh my god, 20 on a Thursday. So Sean, I love your stream, especially it's fun day Mondays when you're playing SC2 is hilarious. Thank you so much for your positivity. You lifted my mood so many times. I'm thrilled to hear it. I love that. Because you know what? I actually think way more important than any entertainment I bring. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I kind of had a hard time growing up, finding myself, feeling like I had a place in the world. I can just give a little bit of that feeling of comfort and happiness and cheer to anyone. I feel like I've done something good with my life. I saw the Ragnasaur and I was like, ah! Alright, what do we do? I have a shuttle. Explain mineral boosting and how it works. I know there's more modern mineral boosting techniques, but like... Let me see if I can actually explain this. So like, depending upon where the worker starts mining the minerals, they will take weird paths. So let me go to the outside edge of this mineral and start mining it. Often he will go out and then touch this side here. Sometimes he'll touch the inside, but notice that he even took a long path. And sometimes you can actually get workers to be stuck on these kind of funny angles. And so let me see if this guy does anything weird here. He's mostly going at a reasonable angle. But like, a lot of times when it comes to mining, you want to like get the inside edges here. And if you see weird pathing, like these weird triangle paths or these like outy-inny paths, you want to kind of make sure that they're actually doing their thing in a better way. Another one is I want you to watch how this probe approaches the minerals. See how he speeds up and then he slows down a little bit? So notice that the probe actually has some acceleration. So see that? Speeds up and slows down to get up to there. Early game, when you actually have free attention, if I have this guy and I tell him to go here, see how he slows down as he's going there? What's actually better is to click on this and then force him to turn at the last second. So he just starts mining a little bit faster. See how I just got him to crash right into there? And last, look at these two patches. If you have two workers mine a patch, this one is not doing anything. He's just sitting there. This guy will try to return to that patch. And let me actually get a third one in here, because it's funny that they made it just a little bit far away. You see how this guy kind of moves over to this one? Like that. So there is some logic that helps dictate how probes should like kind of split and spread. Let me just do this. How they should split and spread around when they get to minerals, but they're not that efficient. And so you can actually do things. You know, it's almost 7, so let me actually just... I'm just going to quit the mission and restart it later. Let me open up a custom of ladder. Close, Protoss. Season 9. Hold on, everyone, hold. Alright. So here we go. So now the minerals are actually close enough that I can show this. So if I have this guy mining this, and I tell this one to go to this patch, notice that the distance is close enough that he has to switch. So you can do these little things where you have these 3 are gonna mine from these 2. So this guy goes here, this guy goes here, this guy waits a bit, and he's gonna go here. Now this guy is gonna go to the back one, this guy's gonna go to the front one. Oops, mistimed it. Go to the back. So you can kind of make a little triangle here. This guy goes to the back. And you're trying to set up these little situations where you avoid what's happening here, where these 3 split among this many. Because you have 9 mineral patches on this map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you can do these little kinds of optimizations where you can have 3 workers efficiently getting 2, then all of a sudden you can wind up with more than 9 workers, where no worker is ever doing this sort of weirdness, like what I'm going to show here, where he stops and then he kind of looks and then he cruises. Okay, I think here is where I want to be. You eliminate as many of those as possible. And so if you start combining these techniques, you start getting things like people right-clicking here or right-clicking like this to avoid the acceleration. And you can actually see I'm starting to make them go a little bit faster. See how I'm getting them to just go a little faster than they should? I messed up my timing because I'm used to Zerg's drop-off timing. Oh, it's not that I'm used to Zerg's drop-off timing, it's that I'm playing on single player, which has slightly different timing because in multiplayer there's a little bit of a delay. I was wondering what the heck it was. But anyway, so I'm clicking back here, and you can see that... Let me show that other mineral boosting technique where you kind of right-click. Again, if I right-click this, he'll slow down, and he starts mining. But if I right-click here, boom, I can crash mine. And there's just not a lot to do in the early game. Like, you're not doing anything else when you're playing. So you may as well do this. So let me just... So first, I'm going to send my guys to mine, like this. So if I'm really good, I can start doing this sort of thing and get them to crash in a little bit more efficiently. I keep messing it up because I'm not used to playing on. Or more often, you'll have people that mine to the close patches first. I'm trying to do it earlier than I really need to. Or like this angle is not as good as this angle for just getting your probe to go back a little earlier. But you'll see a lot of times pros will only be mining from like the closest mineral patches early on. I'm sorry, this is actually the most fundamental one. I don't know why I neglected to mention this one. Let's have these two guys start mining at the same time. And I just want you to keep how many trips are going back and forth. There's 1 and 1. 2, 2. You can start to see, like, kind of like when your blinkers are at a stoplight, it just starts to take longer. 3, 3. This guy is just marginally slower, so, like, these are the better patches to be mining from, the ones that I'm selecting here. I like these 5. So, now tying it all together, I'm going to do this in a little bit more of a realistic fashion, where I would want to mine the closer patches first. This one, I don't like being there. And now I'm going to bring this one over to here.
You have not enough minerals.
And this is where I might do that little boosting thing like that. See how I'm just taking opportunities? I'm not going crazy on it.
You have not enough minerals.
And this will get you like an extra 100 minerals or so. Oh my god, I hate that I messed that timing. It's brutal. See this sort of thing? And so, like, if the probes are left to their own devices, they will mine the farther away ones. They will do all sorts of switching and stuff like that. And I think that there's even more new mineral boosting techniques that I'm totally unaware of, because I haven't needed to boost any minerals for ages, man. I just rally to the worker line, or rally to the tree line in Age of Empires and wind up with 5,000 wood on accident. We're definitely going to finish the campaign on Monday. We're going to finish the campaign on Monday. Dr. Proper Brownie, let me answer your thing in a moment. Got something special on Tuesday. I don't know what it's going to be, though. More Brood War next week. Holy shit, I'm completely misspeaking because I'm trying to think and I'm trying to talk at the same time. We're doing King's Quest 7 on Monday. Something else on Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday are going to be StarCraft. That's it. That's what we're going to do. Thank God. But there's a question of, is 100 extra minerals really that much? So, it's so stupidly gigantic, it is hard to even describe it. So, imagine that you optimized a little bit, and you got 150 minerals. So here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to quit. I'm just going to go back to better stuff. The thing about a real-time strategy game that's quite different from every other genre is how significant the cascading benefits are. You know, if we're talking about Dota, the difference between getting a Battle Fury at 15 versus 13 versus 11 minutes is actually pretty gigantic. But even in those games, if someone gets an 11-minute Battle Fury and you just gank them a few times, oh, that amount of time that they were dead, that they were spawning, that is basically setting them back. But in StarCraft is really a game about perfection. And so when you start making mistakes that are small or finding edges that are small, they compound so insanely quickly. And an example of why would I think that 100 minerals is really high value? Well, the simplest way to describe it is that if I can get 100 minerals, say 20 seconds or 30 seconds sooner using some build. So I have 100 minerals 30 seconds sooner. That means I can start my expansion 30 seconds sooner. Which means that I now can get 3 more probes out. So, holy shit. Probes mine I mean, this is where I will open this up. Probe's mine. So imagine if there was a build where you said, dude, I'm going to get 3 more probes. We're going to see how much probe's mine in a minute. Just these 3 unmicroed. And let me just spend the 50 that's there. All of a sudden, this just starts to compound insanely. And it's easy to do the comparison of, you know, there's some examples Dr. Bob Browning are bringing, like 2 more Marines, or an extra Zealot, or 4 Zerglings. Yeah. Any advantage that someone gains in StarCraft, if they're a good player, they will try to find a way to make it into a compounding advantage. And this, ooh, I got 100 minerals 30 seconds earlier than I normally would have. So I could start that Nexus 30 seconds earlier. Now, you're going to have 3 more probes for the rest of the fucking game. So look at this. These 3 probes mined about 200 minerals over the course of a minute. Every minute for the rest of the game, I have 200 more minerals per minute. So this means a 100 mineral advantage early on that might let me get an expansion such that I get 3 more workers out a little sooner, suddenly means that I can make 1 more expansion every 2 minutes. This is 400 minerals for a Nexus. I mean, it just really, really compounds. And there's other examples of compounding advantages, such as, ooh, I have this build order, but I don't have enough money to make a pylon. Because if I could make the pylon, then I can actually get the shuttle and the Reaver out, but also have enough supply to make the 3rd Dragoon that I need to hold off that push. 2 Dragoons, because previously it would have been 2 Dragoons and Shuttle Reaver, but I died of the early push. Or 3 Dragoons and a slower Shuttle Reaver, and I survived the push, but I'm not fast enough. So, oh, it's actually a little more than 200 a minute. So these are the kinds of things that just get people really, really excited when they begin to think about and look at small optimizations and small advantages. Because, I mean, really, it's the tiniest little thing. Let me actually see if I can sync this up. Let me see if I can actually do this correctly. So these 2 guys are synced, right? So I'm going to try to just micro a probe. He started a little bit later. Oh, dude, I messed up my timing. I'm like too used to doing this on the internet. So let's try to get these guys started, and this one's going to start a little afterwards. Let's see if I can actually get ahead of these. If you spam return cargo, it does stop it. I saw someone asking about return cargo in chat. Let me try this again. So I'm starting a little while afterwards. Let's see if I can catch up. Dude, I'm so bad at doing this if I'm not online. It's so funny because I'm 100% confident that the timing is owning. Okay, here we go. See if I can catch up to the lead. Ah, see, that's a bad path right there, so I'm going to try to bring him down more. And I want him to get on this inside edge. See how he's taking the weird path? But if I go this way, and then I get him on the inside edge, he shouldn't go up like this. So I didn't intend to show this. You can already see this one's starting to catch up. The timing is super off regardless. Oh my god, I did it again. I'm such a newbie. Oh! Dude, I can't do it. I'm too washed up. If I had my hair, I'd be able to do it, but now that I'm bald, I can't fucking do it. In any case, it's 7:05, so I'm gonna leave, because I have Hengar Bengar. But I look forward to seeing all of you next week. Holy shit! Oh my god! Fucking get the fuck out of my stream! Get the fuck out of here! I can't fucking believe you would watch me! I fucking hate you! Don't watch my content.